still joined by the cast of the Inbetweeners too, and for those asking, no, that wasn't the real Richard Funk. For those playing at home, different colour. Don't forget, you can tweet us at The Last Leg and vote in our Commonwealth Games poll, and we are serious, we do really want your responses. #bitshit or #notshit. Now, bearing in mind, we've covered some pretty weighty topics already in the show, and some touchy topics that I was quite nervous about and thought there might be some Twitter backlash. We have had a lot of comments about Alex's shirt.
Have you not said I didn't look like a knob? You're going to read out tweets that say I look like a knob?
Okay.
You're going to anyway, because it's nice.
Tara Smith asked, is he wearing a leather boob tube?
And the answer to you, Tara Smith, is yes, Dad.
Tim Penfold said you look like an extra from 50 Shades of Grey. And Tim Park said, have you gaffed over something offensive?
In many ways, yes.
There were a few complaints last year about my erect nipples, and it's clearly been taken too far.
Look, I'll be honest, Alex turned up with a message that was inappropriate. We didn't think there should be a statement made. It said, save Gaza. Now, you've probably noticed we haven't got James Buckley with us from the Inbetweeners because he's got Ebola. So, kidding, it's just an infection. He's fine. He couldn't be here tonight, but I did catch up with him earlier today and I asked him to tell us an embarrassing fact about one of the other cast members. Alex and Josh have the task of working out which one the story is about. This is what he told me. All right, James, the big question. Which one of the rest of the cast do you enjoy winding up the most?
There's one of the boys who's great value to wind up. We were on set, we were sat about 50 yards apart. I pointed over his shoulder, he turned round, and then when he came back I was just doing that. And he shouted, why would you do that apart from make me want to hate you? So I thought, got you. He loves to read, which I find offensive. I just went through the whole last chapter with a black marker pen. And every sort of fourth or fifth word just went over a sort of CIA document. While we were in the outback, I read the last chapter of his book, and then little by little, just told him the ending. Dies in the end.
Alright. Tell you what, he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's very calming to work with.
Alex and Josh, which one of those three do you think that was?
Bookish. So, I'm going to go Thomas.
You. Right.
Alex?
Was it you? Actually, that's not the game, is it?
No.
Sorry, I've got confused.
Who do you think, Alex?
I'm going to go.
Alex,
I'm going to go.
show,
Yeah, sorry, mate. I'm going to go Blake.
Okay.
Don't laugh, I do read, I can.
Nobody said that, can I change my mind?
You only read comment.
They have writing in them. Some dialogue.
Yeah. If the writing feels like bubbles.
Alex, are you...
No, can I change? I'll go with Simon.
So you say Simon,
I say Joe.
and you say Joe. Could the real person put their hand up, please?
Yes!
Yes,
Josh
it is
right.
Joe.
Yeah. He missed it. That was he's been doing that since the first series. That was just 2 occasions on which he did it. The first time, actually, he cut out the last page with a scalpel. I don't know where he got a scalpel. I imagine he brought it in special. And then the weirdest bit was he ate the last page. Very strange boy.
To finish his book, Joe had to just go into W.H. Smith's and go, alright, that was it.
Was it quite as enjoyable 6 months later?
And look, seeing as he's not here, and this is your chance on live television, is there anything you'd like to say in response to?
Well, I mean, he's a nightmare to work with. His particular trick is farting just after action has been called.
His faces, like, whenever we're in the car, just watch out for our faces being a bit like... James' asshole.
Oh, that is not an image I wanted to be left with.
I like the fact you took it to the next next level.
Now, the new movie Inbetweeners 2 is out this week, I believe. Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
And we have a small clip for it. This is a premiere. This is Inbetweeners 2.
Ben, mate! Man. I'm in, man.
Oh, hey guys, how's the holiday? What's on the tourist itinerary for tomorrow?
Ah, that's funny, man. You know we're not tourists. Splash Planet. I'm going to get a job working with dolphins. I'm prepared to start at the bottom, work my way up. Like father, like son. This is Dad's thing.
So you were in Australia for what, 2-3 months filming that?
Yeah, we were in the Gold Coast for about 6 weeks, the Outback, which was mental for a week, and then Sydney for about 4 days.
And what did you make of Australia?
It was incredible.
Loved it.
Mind blowing. Yeah, just awesome.
We loved the Outback. The week in the Outback was amazing. It's just, I mean, it's totally lawless. You can get away with anything.
Ripping the pages out of books.
So it's just like that film, that Wolf Creek film.
Oh, it's very much like that, yeah. But darker.
And there's nothing Outback Australians love more than a posh English accent going, I mean, it's totally lawless. Sure is, lady. And what about Australians in general?
They love a nickname.
Yep.
We worked with a fellow on set, he was called Halfy. That was based on the idea that he was quite short, so he was half a man.
It says a lot about how long I've spent in the show. I thought he was going to have no legs.
The presenters were quite blunt as well, and they abbreviate everything. Like the Salvation Army was just the Salvos. I was like, you can't talk about something like the Salvation Army in such a way. And then there was a guy that actually was leading into a clip into the new Hobbit film, and he was like, yes, a new clip for the Hobbit, the Desolation of Smaug. Terrible title. There you go.
Yep, that's our people.
Yeah.
I understand there is one person, one Australian that you've got a little bit, I think it's you that's got a little bit of a crush on.
I think no, I wouldn't say crush. It was the Commonwealth Games. Basically, there's a runner. I think I was watching the 110-metre hurdles, women's hurdles, and they pan across all the people, and they're all just kind of like stern-faced or having a little wave or something. And she is there bouncing around like a Playboy bunny or a cheerleader or something just before the race.
Yeah.
And the commentator's like, oh, we're really sorry for how late this race is on. You know, it's because the Australian broadcasting, they want to wake up to their stars. She came 6th. So I don't know what kind of weird Australians are going, oh, I really want to wake up to Yannicki bouncing around and knock one out to her while she comes 6th.
And look, there are people who don't know who you're talking about and what kind of dance she does, and we couldn't get the rights to the footage, so would you like to show us?
Well, I mean, I am afraid of turning you all on a bit too much, but it's kind of just your basic kind of cheerleadery.
We could get the footage, but we just wanted to see it. There's not one halfie in the room. There'll be more of the last leg soon when we'll find out why Alex does this. And Josh wraps up the last 7 days. And don't forget, you can tweet us at the last leg, vote in the Commonwealth Games poll, bit shit or not shit. See you soon.
WeBuyAnyCar.com sponsors Comedy on 4. The summer is here.
Get into the backpacking bike. If you could play guitar, I would jump you right now.
Hope you like it.
The first time.
The Inbetweeners too. Hydration where you least expect it. From your razor. Wilkinson Sword Hydro. The hydrating gel works with patented skin guards, which smooth skin to reduce friction and irritation. Our best shave for your skin. Hydro from Wilkinson Sword. Now half price. Wilkinson Sword. Free your skin.
The new range at Argos is out now. We're always checking prices, and on Monday, This back steam up set at under £55 was the UK's lowest price. Plus, there's 3 for 2 on top toy brands, including Barbie, Nerf and Play-Doh. And get a free £5 Argos voucher when you spend £25 or more on Lego toys. Argos it.
Wow. We've asked mums and dads for simple snack ideas for the summer holidays.
So we're just making apple fins today. Just thinly sliced apple, which we're going to put on a baking tray, just bake them in the oven, a little bit of cinnamon on top. It is that simple. If you don't have something there for them, they'll eat all the things that you don't want them to eat. So I'm also doing these frozen yogurt buttons. They especially like strawberries. Just freeze them in the oven. Freeze them in the oven. Freeze them in the freezer would be helpful.
And packs of Sainsbury's mixed red fruit yogurts are just £1. That's summer sorted.
What we got here then?
I want to drive.
3 years old.
10,000? No, 9,000 miles a year.
Parked off the street, but not in a garage.
No modifications?
Business use? I don't think so.
You're looking at, best part, 200 quid. Oh, flip.
Saving on your car insurance!
For a great deal on your car insurance, visit the experts at Go Compare.
Introducing the all-new Toyota Aygo. Go fun yourself.
Oh my God, the new feminine eau de toilette by Paco Rabanne.
Police, open up.
We started hearing things coming from the basement. It's where the evil comes from.
True evil can slip into a world. It must be stopped.
Shooting noises under the floor in a room.
You and your family are in danger.
Mommy.
Deliver us from evil.
Meet the new generation of farmers,
You can't be a farmer, you're a girl.
tackling some of life's toughest jobs
People call me the crazy calf lady.
in their own inimitable style.
It's not as though we have weekends off, it's just when you can squeeze in the hangover, really.
This hangover's kicking in.
Welcome to the world of first-time farmers. Thursday at 10 on 4.
WeBuyAnyCar.com sponsors comedy on 4.
Joined by the cast of the Inbetweeners 2. Josh has been taking a look at the quirkier events of the last 7 days. Josh, what have you found?
I've got a clip of it. Do you want to see what I think should be the new event in the Commonwealth Games?
Yes, please.
When his balls drop, he is going to have a nightmare.
The reaction to that was so funny because one reaction is like incredible, and one's like, oh, it's quite weird, but it was just a line of adults kind of going just the wrong reaction to a kid going underneath the car.
As if they were going, yeah, that's about the normal thing that happens.
6 out of 10. I don't think it looks altogether that hard. Like, I used to skate when I was younger.
Did you?
Yeah, round my way I was known as Skater Boy, and I'd skate down the road and people would be like, oh, he's been unlucky in some areas, but my word, he can skate. Skate around all the time.
Sorry, Alex, to stop your bullshit, but do you want to see an old man lose his disability benefit?
Yes.
Here we go.
In a week of horrific news that, everyone should be watching that for the next week. We've just got time to check in on your Is It Okays. Let's see. Ron Dock, is it okay that British Swimming have a talent ID program for para swimmers with a visual impairment called Vision for Rio? No, no one's gone with that. Colin Anderson, is it okay that during a para event, me and my wife were trying to guess the athlete's disabilities?
Yeah, that is okay.
Are you sure it was a para event?
We're watching Usain Bolt going, bloody hell, he's very good.
The poll results are in. 100% of people that responded said the Commonwealth Games are not shit.
All right.
Pretty much all we've got for you tonight. Would you please thank our guests, the cast of the Inbetweeners 2? And of course my co-host Josh Widdicombe. Alex Brooker. Next week on the show we'll be joined by the comedian and star of the Mighty Boosh, Noel Fielding. But tonight, look, earlier on Alex Brooker made a few wild claims about his skating ability, and to be honest, it's not just on this show. He's been banging on about how good he is at skating all week. So this afternoon, we put Alex's claims to the test. We'd like to leave you with the footage of him doing that tonight. Thanks for watching The Last League. My name's Adam Hills. See you next week for the next league.
I don't think you can do this, Alex.
Of course I can. You've seen the title sequence. You saw what I did with that BMX. I tore that shit up.
Let's do it.
Leg wanker.